Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Pozo. I'm a film and television makeup artist, and I do both beauty and special effects. I began to fall in love with makeup when I was about 11 years old, when I first discovered black eyeliner, and as I got older, began obsessed with monsters and scary things, and I didn't know there was a job for it, like in film, especially in Toronto. It's so popular. But then I found artists like Daniela Pulicino, which is a huge inspiration to me, and I saw that what I've always wanted in life was possible, and then I sought after that. I realized the possibilities that film and television had, and that was my true calling. This is going to be very funny and a little bit inappropriate. I'm going to put that out there because sometimes in the film industry, we get asked to make some pretty weird stuff. My most proud one, because so the story goes is we made a comedy, like, you know, those Hallmark movies, those cheesy Christmas stories of like the guy falls in love and blah. So I was a part of making a movie that made fun of all those stories. It was a really funny rated R movie, or I think they wanted PG-13 or 18 or something. I don't know. They didn't want an R. They had some really dirty jokes, but one of the jokes was that there was a penis in a cake. The dildo was only one color. And the director and producers went up to me like, hey, can you make this penis look a little bit more realistic? And I'm like, sure, no problem. So I spent about 3 days every day after like a 12-hour work or 12-hour work day. I would go paint the penis for about an hour or two. And after 3 days, I finished. And we used it in the film. And it actually looked so realistic that they took it out. And that is still the thing that I'm proud of the most. They had like this close-up shot. I have the footage of it though, but they had this close-up shot where they zoomed in and then they like put like water spray on it, so it was like really nice and pretty, and they're like, we can't use this is too realistic. So I was like, oh, thanks God. It was also a chance to kind of perfect skin tones and like different tones in it and how to make something look really good and cohesive. So though it's funny,
Yeah.
I'm really proud of that. I think it was really cool. I found some of my best like people to work with, which was actually Daniel, Everett Locke Everett, something like that. He's a DOP. Also Carl, he's the first AC. Uh, they're both really good friends, and they're both director producers, and they're phenomenal dudes, and we've actually become really good friends, and they're also nerds, and we all play video games together, and it was really nice. And I actually met them at that one movie where the penis was. That's actually the
Mhm.
film that we did, and ever since then we've made about 3 or 4 movies together. So that's pretty fun because now I get to work with friends, and we always choose each other for teams, and I offer him jobs if I hear of anything. He offer me jobs if he hears of anything else too. So it's kind of cool. Well, I made some of my best friends that I've found actually in the industry. So a lot of what a lot of people don't tell you, and maybe it's kind of obvious, but the film industry can be very toxic and people have really big egos. So I'm personally learning in the industry is that you can't always be yourself. And as much as I want to tell every other makeup artist out there, be yourself, like do what you need to do, you might have to be put in really uncomfortable situations. It's weird. My biggest advice to people would be yourself, but a little bit of yourself. Also, you're gonna have to conform, and hopefully the world progresses and changes. But you do have to be careful because our industry does not have HR. It's really unfortunate. So just biggest advice: take care of yourself. Um, don't speak up too much, show a little bit of yourself, but it's better to protect yourself over everything else because the film industry is rough, and I'm learning that every fucking day.